Welcome to another edition of Daniel Stevens Unscripted. I am your host, Daniel Stevens. I hope everybody had a great weekend, a great Halloween. Now that Halloween's over, we can go ahead and get to Christmas because we don't really do Thanksgiving anymore. We go from straight from killer zombies, uh, daddy issue slash killer uh, Freddy Krueger coming out your bed, slashing you up to Holly Jolly Christmas, Lifetime movies. It's going to be kind of interesting to see how Christmas is this year. Of course, Halloween was going to be interesting too as well because we weren't really sure like what was going to happen as far as trick or treating, what we were going to be allowed to do, what kind of freedoms we were going to have, or of course, like everybody has their right to do what they want to do. But I know COVID had brought a lot of questions as far as like, okay, so we've made it this far in 2020. What are we going to do as far as celebrating some of our favorite holidays? And of course, our neighborhood we still did the trick or treating. I dressed up as the Mandalorian. My daughter was Baby Yoda. So I don't know if you guys saw the pictures or not, but she was very cute. I thought it was the perfect daddy daughter duo costume match, and everybody loved it. And of course, if you don't know, the Mandalorian is a Star Wars character. He's a bounty hunter on Disney Plus. He's got his own show, which if you haven't seen the show, I highly recommend it. I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I never did watch the series or even all the movies, but I started watching The Mandalorian last year when it came out, and I was just I didn't have any kind of expectations or anything like that of it. I was just it was something different, and a lot of people were raving about it, and so I started watching it, and I actually got really involved in it. Even though I know nothing about Star Wars, nothing about all the different planets or anything like that, I actually enjoy this show, and which I was super excited when the new season came out Friday last week. Um, I was probably one of the many a millions who were watching that show. Um, but it's such a great show. So if you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Um, but but again, so the biggest question is I want to ask you guys or talk about is how early is it too early to start decorating and celebrating Christmas? Because as you already know, we go straight, like I said, we go straight from Hocus Pocus, Freddy Krueger, Jason to uh, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Totally, it's like a complete 180, and it happens right overnight. The radio stations start playing Christmas music, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of those early Christmas individuals. Like I like to decorate, I like to put the tree up, I like to do all the lighting, decorations. Kind of have a rule in the house here. Um, like I usually do all the decorating, getting all that stuff taken care of, and my wife usually like decorates the tree. Um, but she does not allow me to partake in the early Christmas celebrating, which I would totally do if I was able to. Um, Typically, we start, but if normally we start decorating during like Thanksgiving week, that's when I'm allowed to start decorating. And of course, I get teased and stuff because of how much I get involved with decorating. I mean, I go balls to the wall decorating. Me and my sister-in-law actually have a competition each year. Of course, she's a little more into it than I am, but it looks like Santa just threw up in her house, in her yard. For me, I just do a little bit of lights outside. Now on the inside, I go crazy. I mean, I've got everything, and but it's funny because like I see a lot of Facebook posts of you got 50-50. You got half who are for decorating now, and I've seen posts of people have already got their trees up, they got it decorated, ready to go, and then you got half who are like, let's get through Thanksgiving first, and then we can worry about Christmas. And I'm just curious of what you guys think about that. Like to me, it just all ties as one because one way or another, that tree's going up before Thanksgiving, and and the decorating, and of course this year with COVID, it's bringing a sense of more happiness to people who have been quarantined, stuck in home all year, and it just really depends on I guess the person in general and their mental health, but I just know this has been an ongoing like war and debate. Like, when is it too early or too late to start decorating for Christmas? Even like, okay, so another thing is too like, when is the right time to start taking down your Christmas decorations? We usually wait until the new year. Like we keep the lights up until January 1st, and I take everything down then. And I know some people like the day after Christmas, like I mean, they're taking everything down. So it's just always funny, like seeing different people's reactions to early decorating and late taking everything down, or late decorating and early taking everything down. It's just, but I can admit I am one of those early decorators. I just love Christmas. I love everything about it, and it is one of the happiest times of the year, unless you're a Grinch and you like you're that miserable. Um, but I mean, I just love it. And so, and my daughter, now that she's getting ready to turn 3, she actually will watch Christmas, like kids' Christmas shows in the middle of the year. I mean, back in March, I mean, pretty much all year, if we would let her do it, she would watch it. Because she's definitely into Mickey Mouse Christmas right now, or she's been all year. And then when we went into quarantine back in the beginning of the year, I mean, it was just constant. I want Minnie Christmas. I want Mickey Christmas. Or she was watching The Grinch, um, which I think is one of her favorite characters right now. But but yeah, it's funny how this year things have changed as far as I'm kind of waiting to see what kind of movie Lifetime's gonna come out with this year, or Hallmark. Like there's been some suggestions. Uh, I saw one where um that the there should be like a Zoom meeting. Like maybe this girl goes onto the wrong Zoom meeting, or this guy goes onto the wrong Zoom meeting, and somehow they fall happily in love via Zoom, married via Zoom. Um, I'm also kind of curious of how the decorations are going to be this year. I kind of wonder if they're going to have COVID Christmas ornaments, like the balls. Like I'm not real sure the official color of COVID. I know the mascot, but the COVID, I don't know what the official color is. It looks like a little purple ball with like little red. Um, I don't know, something like a little iris or something. I have no idea, but like I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a Christmas decoration this year. Is that COVID ball? Maybe put it on the top of your tree instead of the angel or the star. You can have the little COVID sign. Um, I'm pretty sure people are listening to me right now. It's like, this is something serious, and he's making a joke out of it. Which, I mean, at this point, you kind of have to like find ways to like enjoy your life, because again, we're kind of being controlled this year on what we can and cannot do. And so, if I could make a little light joke about it, I will. Um, but yeah, I'm just kind of. It's just gonna be strange this year. But I mean, like I said, like even during Halloween, everybody did the same thing. Like they put candy out on their porch, left the light on, so kids can just go up and grab candy, or you just didn't participate at all. We went from house to house, so we kind of did the whole normal thing. And but now that Halloween's over, it's time to start again. We skip Thanksgiving and go straight to Christmas. Um, but no, I just kind of want to know what you guys' opinions were of that. Like, what do you think is a good time to start decorating, and versus waiting? How long do you wait? How long do you wait for both putting up and taking down? I just get super excited about it, and like I said, if I could decorate right now, I really would. But my wife said no, we gotta wait. And of course, she's the boss. Um, but but I hope everybody has again had a great weekend. Um, and I hope everybody's recovering from. If you're from the South, we had Mother Nature's been pissed off this year, and she's been sending all kind of forces at us. And of course, why not? It is 2020. But we had Hurricane Zeta come by, and she just came through South Carolina and just absolutely like brought down some trees, branches, power, everything. Um, so whoever's pissing her off, she needs an off button for Mother Nature, because she was just sending them out. Uh, but I hope everybody's stayed safe and everybody's recovering from that. Um, I got a few things I'm working on. I'm not announcing them just yet, but I got some few more things coming up. I'm super excited about. And again, if there's something you want me to talk about, or if there's somebody you want me to interview or talk to, leave a suggestion in the comments, and also keep sharing. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Uh, But I appreciate everybody who again who's been tuning in, showing all the love that you can. And again, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and y'all stay good.